Welcome back. Let's get this filter fixed. Perfect. All right. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you are interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most of my videos. But these morning live streams are all about the cards. Oracle cards, tarot cards, true love reading cards, and, well, any other cards that I can find that we could use too. We have used a regular deck of cards. If you have something to drink and you're ready, let's get this party started. Hope, hello. Let's get you on the list. I'm just setting up a couple more moments here. Type in hello. Email address. And I'm going to pin that. Perfect. So, Hope, what have you been doing for the last couple hours? And what is new with you on your schedule, if anything? Shower and chores. My dear, that does not sound like Friday fun. But I understand that. I have been editing videos, and I have a couple more to do before the end of the day. Well, don't rush it. Make sure you get all your ducks in a row. And you'll know when the time is right. You'll know when you're ready. Michelle, hello. Welcome. I agree. It is not fun. When you are your own boss, you have to be more dedicated than if you were an employee. When you're the employer, there's so much more. Hope. I felt the same way too. I almost read it. I am good, Michelle. How are you? How are you? Would you like to be put on the list for a free tarot card pull? It doesn't have to be tarot. It can be Oracle and True Love as well. No, definitely not black magic. But that's okay, Michelle. You don't have to know anything about the cards. They're just for fun. Hope, do you know what deck you would like? So I have these. These are the standard tarot. Michelle? Purple magic. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love, love, love it. I'm going to have to put that on a t-shirt. Purple magic. We have these are oracles. So I have 5 oracle decks. Maps. Crows, my favorite. Mermaids. And I also have 2 earth decks. Again, those are the oracles. And I have a true love reading deck. Oh, if I can reach it. Right here. Mermaids for Hope. So no big plans this weekend, guys? Ladies? When I say guys, I don't mean it that way. It's just slang. So, Michelle, where are you from, my dear? Where are you from? I am in New York. One more good shuffle. Oh, Hope, that sounds amazing. That's kind of what I have for a video editing of my grandsons here. We didn't have a beach day, but we had a pool day. So I'm editing that video and the GoPro review. I know. Trust. That's a good one. Trust in life. This card says nothing happens by chance, and the universe is guiding you towards your destiny. Have faith and trust. The only thing this card needs is a unicorn. Doesn't need a unicorn. Actually, what it needs is a rainbow. Sometimes we can feel like a feather in the wind, blown this way and that, feeling out of control. Truth is, we're never really in control. Allow your heart and inner wisdom to guide you through your situations, knowing that your sun will rise and shine once again. When our mind becomes dominant and our need to control takes over, life can be challenging. Yet within our mind, we also have the power to turn things around. Surrender to destiny as it unfolds, even if it feels uncomfortable at times. Know that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, and there's nothing to concern yourself about. Life is creative. It's full of twists and turns. It's all part of the grand harmonious symphony of existence. And it's okay to sing out of tune. Trust that life is metaphorically helping you to compose a brand new song. So however you interpret the card's meaning, the message comes back to trust. The place where you now find yourself is an indication that your destiny is unfolding. It's a time of rebirth into the new and unknown, which can be frightening, even though there's nothing to fear. Go within and know all is well as you trust in your life's process. Rainbows and unicorns, that's right. I have not done my nails again. They're still from before July 4th. But we want to see which ones I have to do a review on. I'll show you. I just knew you wanted to. So you guys know I love nails. Whether I polish my own or I use the dip polish or fake nails. I love nails that look nice. Well, my niece sells these. She buys them on Amazon, or she buys them somewhere and resells them. Hope, you crack me up. And so I picked a couple of sets out she gave me. She's like, she has these boxes that are like huge, larger than a shoebox, twice the shoebox size, full of nails, small, medium, and large. And when I say small, medium, and large, it's for the width of your nail, not the length. So small, medium, and large nails. And each small, medium, and large has short, not short, and definitely not short nails. So she has a ton of them. So I'm going to review these. And what's so great about these is they are removable and reusable. That was the great part. They're reusable. Thank God they're removable. Holy smokers. But the thing is they come with these little glue tabs. Can you see them in there? That makes them removable and reusable. Yeah, I'm super excited. I love the little flowers. But I am a procrastinator, so I haven't taken this off yet. Yeah, totally reusable. So I'm not sure if we have Michelle here. But so I'm gonna try the little glue tabs or tape tabs. I'm not sure what you call them. Oops. But I like to use super glue, and you can use super glue, but I don't know if you could be able to reuse them if you use super glue on them. We're gonna find out. Oh my gosh. Hope. I'm there with you. So you guys all know I am a schedule person. I have to live on a schedule. Otherwise I'll get nothing done. Mondays are bedding day. That's the day I change the sheets and wash the blankets and the pillowcases, all of it. Mondays. Otherwise I'll never get it done. Now, like the main comforter bedspread, I don't wash that every Monday because it just gets folded down or folded up and put off into the corner. So that is a once a month if it's being used. Like in the summertime, it's hardly ever used. So I don't want you to think like I wash all the blankets, comforter, bedspread, any of that. No, it's just the main things and change them on Mondays. If I don't, I'll never do it. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, I never changed the sheets. And we all know we sleep so much better with fresh sheets on the bed. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. So schedule-wise, that's what I do on Mondays. That's always. Wednesdays and Saturdays, I water all my plants inside the house. Every day, I have to sweep and Swiffer the dog hair up off the floor. King of Cups. So somebody out there in YouTube land has received the King of Cups. This card is a dignity card. So it says to maintain your composure and set a good example. Be the person you would want to support you. Well, that little you-know-what. I haven't seen him around lately, but I can hear him. So I think he's over at the neighbor's house. And he can stay there. Sorry, Barb, Kent. But you can keep the woodpecker. I'll take pictures of what he has done to my porch. I'm afraid the beams, and these beams are like 8-inch boards, I think. 8, 10-inch boards. If they break, the whole roof is going to collapse. Ay, ay, ay. It's so hard to be kind when you have a terror in the neighborhood. You also have an 8 of Cups. This card represents that there's finally movement. So you may have been feeling like you've been on a plateau. I hope you crack me up. Going nowhere, where everything you do is just not producing anything. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, that type of scenario. Again, this card represents there's finally forward movement. And because you see here in the corner, we have an eclipse, which represents rarity and transience. You see the person is finally moving forward. And 8. 8s being closer to the 10, they're directive cards, which means you need to direct all your attention. Everything you do needs to be directed towards your goal or the cycle you are on. I know it. I know it. I pray it doesn't. So we have these bees. I don't know if, I guess they're called carpenter bees. They're huge, and they bore up into the wood. And I think they're eating the bees. I don't know what they're eating, but they're eating exactly where the bees have dug their hole. So the bees are digging a hole this way. The woodpecker is coming in this way. So I don't know if there's babies, honey, or what is up there, but only in the spot where the bees are. Which I'm thankful for that, because these suckers are huge. And you have the Queen of Wands. But what's that one? We have that one card, embrace good and bad luck the same. It's one of them scenarios. The good and bad luck. Good luck is getting rid of the bees. Bad luck, probably going to bring my roof down. Yeah, no fooling. No fooling. You have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands says, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour. Ooze charm and magic from every pore. Be gilding everyone you meet. This card represents love and money. So if your question is about a man, this man is friendly, favorable, he's sympathetic, and well-disposed. So he is agreeable with you, for you. If it's about a woman, this woman is very interested in you. And again, this card represents a dark woman. She like tanned from being outdoors, out in the country. She's very friendly, loving, and honorable. It reminds me of the, oh my gosh, the insurance that has the umbrella. They used to have the craziest commercials about, like, there's no way that's possible type of accident insurance claim. It would be one of those ones. Let's keep shuffling the cards. Are we going to have an early FRIYAY? Yay, FRIYAY. I don't know what happened to my chat. There we go. Let's see what cards we get. I know it's nice and quiet. It's quiet in here, not nice and quiet. But I understand it is Friday. Whoa. They may have started their weekend early. I don't blame them at all. I expected Larry to be calling me and say, I took a half a day, I'll be home soon. But I haven't heard from him yet. All right, so somebody out there has these 3 cards. The Four of Cups. This card represents self-pity. It says that you're becoming a little self-obsessed and that you really need to get out more. And what this means is, like, literally just go outside. Just walk outside your door. Just a little bit more every day. So what happened, Hope? Your videos are gone? Well done for getting to that's what you want, are the watch hours, for sure. And now, just keep them playing. Just keep playing. I know, it will be that way for a little while. Mine are the same way. They'll go up, then they'll go down. If you have a way to keep the videos playing, or even if you have a TV that you don't use, just let it play through. Turn the sound off and just let them keep going. Good. Just keep the video. Yeah. Just keep doing it. Because, our subscribers, they get busy. And like you said, the weekend's coming, and usually my view hours will drop on the weekend. But that's when I put in my, I do like a Saturday morning video scheduled, a Sunday afternoon scheduled tarot reading. That way they have something to look at on the weekends, because you never know. That is weird, but I know it fluctuates so much. Because some of them, in your analytics, you can change it for 48 hours, every 28 days. You can change that. Also, when you do that, don't be on your first home page. Go to your videos or playlist, if you have playlist. And then just click repeat. Hope, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works or if it even shows, but in the overall, at the end of like every 28 days or every 48 days, whenever it cycles through, it shows. Yeah, so truthfully. So if there's any way, just let it play in the background. So yeah, getting out more. it's too easy to stay in the comfort zone, you know, stay in your little nest. But really, get out more and enjoy it. And nature. Nature is so good for the soul. And we have the 10 of Pentacles, representing the completion of a cycle. The 10 of Pentacles is a structure card. And to keep the outcome in mind and to keep working toward it. We all know Pentacles is a GAINZ card, abundance. And we also have the 5 of Cups. This card represents that something has been, it represents loss, but that something still remains. And because of this loss, you may feel shame or guilt. But don't feel that way. It's not your fault. It has nothing to do with you. Here you can see the cups. There are 3 cups spilled over and 2 upright. This represents 3 have been taken and 2 are left. This card may represent an inheritance from a father or a male figure in the family. This card can also represent a bitter marriage or frustration in the marriage as well. Ashley, hello, welcome. How are you today? Ashley, were you here this morning? I have a great memory. It's just short. It's Friday. It's been a long week. But were you here at the morning live? I feel your name looks familiar. I have put you on the list. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see what the cards have for you. If I can shuffle them properly. It is. It's horrible. One more good shuffle for Ashley. So, Ashley, I have other decks, and you can choose from them. And once I force you to take these 3 cards, I'll let you pick from a different one. 2. Actually, we have 4. You don't want to, hope don't wander too far. You'll get lost. Especially up here. A whole lot. There's so much going on in my head. Like I said, plus being scheduled. She's from Texas. That's right. I remember now. By Amarillo. Yeah. So, Ashley, the first card you have is the Queen of Swords. This card says that you need to say what you think. Be direct. Don't beat around the bush. This card says to be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. In case you wonder what I'm reading, I have my own little grimoire here with some notes in it. My cheat sheet. So don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident, be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. I do, but then it's like, squirrel. So I have to do it in the dark. That wasn't supposed to be a joke. It's true. So I like the Zen part of meditation, which is when it's darker and you light a candle. I can concentrate more. King of Cups. So cups represent the summertime. Cups are also an emotions card as well. And the King of Cups says, this is King, it is a dignity card. This card says to maintain your composure and to set a good example, Ashley. Be the person you would want supporting you. Also, this king can represent a man that you know. This man is agreeable, and he agrees with you. And when I say agreeable, if you're in a relationship, which obviously, if you think you're pregnant, you're in a relationship. Well, not really. If you're in a relationship, this man is agreeable for you. I hope that makes sense. You're like two peas in a pod. Masmas, hello. I absolutely will. Let me get you on the list. Actually, you will be next because we're working on Ashley, and you are after Ashley. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight comes with a quest, and this Knight's quest is for you to be alert and be ready to defend yourself. Speak your mind. Don't let anybody stop you. Speak your mind. And you have an Ace of Wands. This card represents the beginning of something new. Tens being the completion of something. Ace being the start of it. This card represents the urge to move out and do something new. This could be like just moving to a new neighborhood, maybe starting a new career. The most important thing is that you are full of this pioneer spirit, and this spirit drives you forward. But you must make the first move. Believe in your vision. My friend, it may be the making of you. Also, wands represent something happening fast, something positive. It's a yes card. Some of our suits represent years, weeks, and months. Wands are days. So something positive and good approaching fast. And congratulations on your new beginning. So before we move on to Masmas, I told Ashley, because I just like pulled cards for her and didn't give her a chance to pick. So if you want, you can choose any one from these oracle decks. I have 5 oracle decks out here. Mermaids. My favorite are the Crow Oracle. Very straightforward. Subscriber favorite are the maps. Again, these ones are oracles, not tarot. And I have 2 earth decks. I love the crows too. Earth magic and earth wisdom. So those are the 5 oracle decks, Ashley. And I also have a true love reading deck you can choose from if you would like another card. And Masmas, do you want the do you want to use the tarot? Oh my goodness gracious. Do you want to use the crows? All right, right, so I'm not sure if Ashley is still here. But we'll go ahead and move on to Mazmuz. If Ashley responds and comes back, we'll go ahead and pull more for her if she would like. Oops. One more good shuffle, and we'll see what they have for you. That did not take long at all. You have the distance card. So on this card, you can see that to get the lay of the land, sometimes you need to take a look from a distance. This card indicates you would be best served by taking a step back so that you can see the big picture. So if this was tarot, this would be the Justice card. Step back and be objective. You may be focusing too narrowly on one area while there's a whole world out there to explore. You may need to consider if growth within a situation or a relationship is at risk of being stunted due to being overly critical or overly nitpicky. Are you able to see the potential even if there are a few flaws? Of course, you might find distance appears when you are too focused on one positive aspect of a situation or event, while missing all the negative outcomes that may potentially exist. Distance asks if you are too close to a situation to remain impartial or unbiased. You might benefit from taking a leave of absence or literally putting some distance between you and the situation by taking a trip. One second, please. Okay. I have doors and windows open. I had to make sure the air was shut off. So, take a step back. And if I can add to it, don't make any knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. It is advisable to step back and be objective. I don't know if that helps. And if not, we'll just pull a different card from a different deck. It's that easy. Oh my gosh, I forgot to make coffee. Let's pull another crow card. As the crows have been very active outside this morning. You are welcome. You are welcome. Actually, Mazmuz, before we pull more crow cards, let's see what the tarot says for that question you have concerning meeting a man. When we first moved here 20 years ago, there was only one crow. One huge crow. 20 years later, we have, there must be 12 of them now. Every morning, there's 6 to 8 tiny ones out in the backyard. Because I always feed them. I feed them. Of course I do. All right, Maz. Let's see what we get for you concerning, whoa, your question. 5 cards. The first card you have is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is an organizing card. Twos are organizers. Oh, you live in the Netherlands. Well, thank you for tuning in from the Netherlands. We have a couple other ones from the Netherlands too, subscribers. Actually, I should say family members. Denise, hello. Welcome. I have you on the list, my dear. So, Two of Pentacles. To your question, this card says everything is about balance and dedication. And organizing. Oh my gosh, you have a Two of Cups. This card represents, so cups are an emotions card. And this card represents a relationship, but most importantly, it's a positive one. It's going to be a good relationship. Again, the most important part about it is this relationship is that which nature has sanctified. That good, that positive. This card represents love, passion, affinity, union, friendship, concord. Here's another one, a four of Wands. This card, make sure you're in the Wands. The Four of Wands represents, it's a welcoming card and a celebration card. So maybe you're going on, maybe you're going to go visit someone. Maybe you're taking a trip home. Bobby, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list as well. Denise and Bobby, you have both been added. So, so wherever you're going, if you're going home or if you're going to visit family or just visit friends, wherever it is, these people cannot wait to see you. It is a genuine celebration. These people are genuinely happy to see you. And there are other people there celebrating as well. This is a big celebration. I am good, Bobby. Thank you for asking. How are you? You have the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles representing gains, as in abundance. And the page always comes with a message. And this page's message is to listen to the voice inside you urging you to follow your destiny, to be young at heart. Examine what strengths you possess. Most importantly, speculate to accumulate. So, figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. Accumulate. Oh, you're going to St. Louis. And you have the Seven of Wands. This card represents, oops, that's Cups. It's a self-defense card. It represents, it can be a conflict or self-defense card. It represents it's time to reorganize. Now, this is nothing detrimental. If it was, it would be a Swords card. So it's just time to reorganize. There's been a little bit of conflict somewhere. But if you reorganize, you can take care of that. Where twos are organizers, sevens are reorganizers. Denise, you're going to St. Louis too? Reorganize is the key. What's going on in St. Louis? You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Maz, I hope you can travel to the US and visit your family. Oh my gosh, that would be great. Denise, you are next. One. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, a graduation party. Safe travels and have fun. Bella, hello, welcome. Let me get you on the list. Graduation parties are so fun, so fun. And the food, I'm there. The first card you have, Denise, is the Hermit card. Now, some people see this as a neutral energy card. I see it as a positive card because it says for you to take the time to be alone, look within, go within, and find your purpose. So take the time, whatever it is. Now, on the flip side, because you never know, tarot can be cheeky. The Hermit card may also be telling you not to be the person who can be alone in a room full of people. Don't be that person. Yes, we did. Absolutely. And not only that, we had the pep squad, which was, I was on the pep squad. All right, so the next card you have is the Death card. This is a major arcana card. Now, don't freak out. It doesn't mean that you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. No. This card represents an inevitable change, a change that you can do nothing about. That's why it's on this card. And it's going to be very transformative. So one thing is going to end and something new is going to start. The pep squad was cool. You never had to remember cheers or remember the cheer whatever. All you had to do was have a loud voice to get the crowd excited. And the Five of Wands. This card is a push and shove card. And again, you can see this is like a friendly game here going on. So play fighting. If it was real, again, we would have swords, not wands. So we're going to call it competition. And if competition is the name of the game, Denise, you will win. You'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. Fives are halfway between the 1 through 10. And this card is a calling card for you to put boundaries in place. Now remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. Boundaries are doors to keep you safe. Larry did play football and basketball, but then he realized he had more fun hanging out with his friends. You have the Judgment card, another major arcana, Denise. This card represents, just like this Death card, a quick change. And it's going to be permanent. So embrace all opportunities that are coming your way, because this is going to be a new you. And this change is coming from either a past lesson, something that happened in the past, or a life lesson learned. So it's going to be permanent. And you're going to like who you become. When? When, she says. Okay. Oh my gosh, what do we have? What do I have for dates on these cards first? So yeah, when Larry realized he had more fun with his friends than he was having playing football and basketball and stuff like that, that's when he started getting into a demolition derby and tearing vehicles apart and smashing and crashing. Judgment. Let's see, do I have dates? No, just quick and clear. Death. I do have some dates for the death transformation. October 24th through November 22nd. My handwriting is so small on these papers. Wands represents something approaching and happening fast within a couple of days. So this transformation, you may already be in this transformation. And fall, autumn time looks very good for you. So enjoy this trip, and you never know. Your transformation may be part of this trip you're going on. Yeah, he even did a motorcycle demolition. It is Scorpio season. You're correct. Yeah, Larry even did a motorcycle demolition derby one time. We would love to do the figure 8 school bus racing. We would have so much fun doing that. I tell you what, if I saw him coming, I would smash the gas and not slow down. Yeah, I think Larry's great. We have a lot of fun together. Bobby, you're next. Will you meet someone? All right, Denise. Let's see what these say before we get to Bobby. How are we doing for time? Oh, we got plenty of time, my friends. Basically like bumper cars. Oh my gosh, you cannot get that man on bumper cars. No way. He will start taking everybody out. And then he'll be like, real loud, he'll be like, so the goal for everyone today is to get grandma. And then before you know it, you're getting bombarded by all these bumper cars and you can't even move. You're going boom, boom, boom. But we have a riot and all the little kids just laugh their little butts off. I try to. But I do get my revenge. So FYI, you guys, revenge is best served on a cold platter. So, if you have a husband like mine, just wait. And then you take him to the go-kart track. And then you wipe him out. Every time. Every time. We went camping in Cook's Forest one time. It's one of our favorite places to go. It's in Pennsylvania. And they have a family fun center there. Bumper boats, a huge water slide, and go-karts, all kinds of stuff. So, we are lucky enough to get on the go-karts with this huge group of young teenagers. I don't know if it was like a church group or something. Me and Larry were in front. Larry and I, pardon my grammar. Well, so we're in front, and he's talking all this crap about how everybody's gonna get me, and that's the goal. Everybody get grandma. I wiped him out immediately. He spun in circles, and when he was done spinning, he was facing the crowd. I was laughing so hard I had tears coming down my face. The people that were working there were cracking up. It so totally didn't go the way he wanted. Audio Bliss, hello, welcome back, my friend. Let's get you on the list. You should have seen his face. I just snorted. I love go-kart. I love go-kart tracks. Did I do the time frame? Crap. I did. It was in the October time frame. Okay, Bobby, that is not for you. I get a little carried away. Forget what I'm doing. So I am an outdoor go-kart person. I've tried to do indoor go-karts, but I don't know what it is about them, but they literally make me sick. I can't do indoor ones. All right, these are for Bobby. And then Bella, and then Audio Bliss. I have one that flipped. Oh, a few of them. It's safe to say Larry puts up with a lot of crap from me. Yeah, it was the autumn time frame. I think it has something to do with it's definitely something to do with the fumes in that. It might also have something to do with the domestic violence trauma. I don't know. But I stay away from the indoor ones. Bobby, the first card you have is a Two of Swords. And if I skipped something, you guys let me know. Two of Swords. This card represents that you are your own worst enemy. And it's also an organizing card, being closer to a 1 than a 2. So you have just started something new. And in order to stay on track, this card, you need to organize. Now, you are your worst enemy part. You're stepping on your own toes. If you would just get out of your own way. I do have Bella. She is actually next after Bobby. So if you just get out of your own way, and what that means is, if you make a decision and then you talk yourself out of it, and trust your instinct, and don't overthink things. No, I'm not. I'm just a grandma. This is called Bohippianlife Sanctuary. That's what it's been dubbed. Sanctuary. And we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups represents self-pity. It says that you're becoming a little self-obsessed and that you need to get out more. And that literally, get outdoors. Go somewhere. Don't lock yourself inside. All too often, when we, you get the blues, you know, you're a little bummed out, you're just feeling a little off, the first thing we do is we want to stay in our comfort zone. This card's saying you're staying there a little too much and you just need to get out. Just go out. Even if it's, like I say, just to sit underneath the tree in the front yard. Do it. It's also an applying card, closer to a 1 than a 10. So in order to continue on this path and to keep moving forward, you must apply yourself. You have the Page of Swords, who comes with a message. And the Page's message is for you to withdraw and get some air. That is outside. Choose your words wisely. And choose your words wisely. They can be sharp, which will make or break a difficult situation. So in this case, think before you speak. A lot of us don't realize the things that we say sound much different to the other person. So think before we speak. And my favorite mantra is, the least said is the least mended. That's just in my experience. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen represents the need to get grounded and connect with the earthy side of life. This is an abundance card, a GAINZ card, monetary, material, harvest, spiritual, everything. So learn to be resourceful and practical. Share your abundance with others. But attend to your financial affairs. So less money going out. Bring more money in. This card says that you're capable of turning your hand to most things, which means that if you think of a way to make money, 9 times out of 10 you do make money. So keep thinking that way. Earn that money and save it. Less going out, more coming in. But don't be greedy. Share. Who have I missed? Dakari, hello. Welcome, my friend. Let's get you on the list. Well, I am married, but there might be somebody in the chat who is. Bella, my dear, you are next. Yes, autumn. The fall time for Denise. But that doesn't mean, Denise, that doesn't mean avoid situations and opportunities until the fall. No, my friend, get out there. Enjoy all the opportunities that are coming your way. If somebody invites you to do something, do it. You have powerful energy and good vibes surrounding you right now. So anything is possible through that time. So Bella is next. Bella usually chooses mermaids. Are you still here, my dear? Love cards it is. You have these ones that fell out. I'm going to do one more. I will totally pull the love cards. All right, there's the third one. Got you guys, I hope Marcia gets her cast. Has anybody heard? Maybe she's already gotten it? The poor lady. I feel so bad for her. But you know the saying, you can't keep a good woman down. Guaranteed she's driving Wayne berserko. He's probably telling her, sit down, behave, don't do nothing. And I bet you she's trying to get up and do something every chance she can get. This one is for Bella. Bella, you have the dating card, which we'll read first. The concept of courtship may seem quaint these days, but most of us are familiar with a more modern term, dating. Our society has changed enormously, but the profound effects of meeting someone attractive and falling in love have not. The opportunities that courtship offered are often completely overlooked. The process of this courtship made it clear over time whether or not the people were genuinely interested in each other. The suitor had to be determined, and the person being courted had a chance to observe how the suitor behaved, creating a chance for both to exercise some perspective and objectivity. Dating allowed more freedom than courtship, in that the couple may have time to be alone together. Dating was seen as a legitimate process where the pair deliberately spent time getting to know one another. Of course, these systems are not perfect, but compare them to what we now have. Many relationships are hurriedly formed and are often formed by friends and family. The lack of support and guidance in the headlong rush to get into a relationship can be devastating, and not just for the younger people. As we mature, we don't always become wiser in love. So the getting to know you time offered by courtship or dating is invaluable. You have drawn this card today because the universe would like you to contemplate what you tend to overlook when you meet someone new, or what you may have overlooked when you became involved with your current partner. Consider what you can learn from these experiences and what you can learn about yourself. It can make a big difference on how you approach the soulmate, you want to be with, and can help you communicate your feelings and expectations about the relationship more clearly if you have a current partner. Now, if you have teenage children, this may be useful to talk to them about the benefit of taking their time and considering matters of the heart thoroughly before they become involved. So, use the get to know you stage. But, my dear, I'm not done with you yet. You have 3 cards from the Tarot. And the Tarot, the first one you have is the Chariot card. So this is a major arcana, Bella. And the Chariot represents that you have been kind of stuck in this one spot. So the Chariot represents Cancer, and the zodiac sign is a crab. And we all know crab does not move forward. It moves sideways. So like a plateau type feeling But this card represents there is finally forward movement, Bella. The important thing this card has for you is that you should take the road less traveled. So, don't be a follower. Be a leader. If everybody goes this way, my dear, you go this way. There are more opportunities for you. There are more open doors. So again, be a leader, not a follower. You have the Strength card. This is another major arcana. This card represents through inner strength, power, courage, generous. It says be like the trees, strong but bendable, and stay calm in the face of adversity. You have the Knight of Cups. And this, a knight always has a quest. And the quest is for you to fulfill what you're passionate about, what your desires are. And some people may say that you are self-absorbed over it sometimes. That's fine. It is your quest, and it is for you. So enjoy this. And don't forget, use the get to know you stage. And not only that, the get to know you stage is fun. And you get to experience all those first times, all those first time feelings. So don't skip the get to know you stage, Bella. And you have a wonderful weekend as well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you having all the patience and waiting for me. And now, audio bliss. So what did Wayne say about Dollywood? Is he game? Partner's true feelings for audio bliss. 100% down for it. Awesome. I've not talked to Larry about it yet, but today, if I get a chance, I'm going to talk to him about it today. We've always wanted to get back to Tennessee. All right, audio bliss. True feelings. Let me see if something flipped. Nope. I do it like that so you guys can see also if there's anything that has flipped. In case I missed it. Is it far? I think it's like 5 or 6 hours. Let me see. Approximately. We'll see. I have a question here. I have a question. We'll ask Gemini. How far is Tennessee from New York? Allow. How far is Tennessee from New York? Hello. It's not working. Can somebody help me? Distance between maybe Google has it. The distance between Tennessee and New York is 772 miles. Or 1,243 kilometers. So 4 to 6 hours. Mine was useless too. Audio bliss. The very first card you have is the Three of Wands. So for your question, it's a yes. Is that a 4? It is a 3. I apologize. It's a 3. I had to take my socks off. This is a yes card. It's a positive, and it also represents a celebration or a wedding, audio bliss. And it says to go for it. Now, do I have dates for this card? I have July. Now remember, oops, sorry, that's a heart. That is not true. I don't have July. I have March 31st through April 10th for this card. So, it's a new... You had to count. I had to count. So the one I gave you previously was for the cups, about celebration. But this is pretty much the same thing. It represents promises in new horizons. But again, it's a yes card, and it's a positive. So the question you had, the answer is yes. And it is positive. Let me get the other 2 cards for you. You should have seen me when we were bowling and they wanted me to keep score. Oh, that was bad. It was older style bowling alley that wasn't electronic or automatic or however you say that. So yeah, you had to keep score yourself. I had to have other people take their socks off to help. It was horrible. You have a 10 of Pentacles, audio bliss. And this card represents gains, abundance, monetary, material, everything. It represents the completion of the cycle you've been on, and it frees you up to start a new one. It's a structure card, and it tells you to keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. Hypa, hello. And we have the 9 of Wands, audio bliss. This card is, this card says to surround yourself with reliable support. If you see, the wands literally form a protective wall behind you. 9s are a resting phase. Yeah, gross. I agree. 9s are a resting phase. So close to a 10. So you're meant to be here. Now, surround yourself with reliable support. People you know, people you trust, people who have your back even when you're not around. You have the Strength card, which is a major arcana. This is power, courage, being generous. This is all through inner strength. It says stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Be strong, like the trees, but bendable. Hope, thank you. And you have the 8 of Swords. This card represents that you are restricting yourself. Stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. And these obstacles may be feelings of embarrassment or frustration from failure or disappointment. Again, these are of your own mental creation. Again, because tarot can be cheeky, this card can also represent bad news. Talk, hello. Good morning to you, my dear. Good morning. Hope's holding down the fort. We have a 6 of Wands. And this card represents that things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but it says to be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So what that means is be grateful for everything. The more you're grateful, the more blessings you attract. So don't forget to be grateful. So that was for Audio Bliss. Now we have Dakari, if Dakari is still here. Talk, what happened to your picture? Are you changing it? Yeah, there's no picture. You can see a picture? I just have a blank spot. Maybe I should refresh. Hold on. Don't do anything. All right, so this is for Dakari. Yep, that didn't work. So he has Audio Bliss. It's hard to so as it said, we're not mind readers, we're just card readers. But the cards say that his emotions for you are favorable, they're positive, and they're yeses. Uh-oh, we're starting to get some pictures again. So what the cards say is that yes. Ashley, hello. You made it back. So, Dakari, you have the, woohoo, almost threw it, the Lover's card, a major arcana. But you can, Audio Bliss, you can keep coming back daily and see if we can get more information for you, or if you send me an email, I can put you on the list for a free card reading. Which, because they're free, I'm scheduled out till October. But there's ways to get, you can pay for one and have it sooner, of course. But again, that's totally up to you. So, Dakari, you have the Lover's card, a major arcana card. It's a positive. It's a yes card. It can represent a Gemini. But it says that nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability, nervousness. This card says to be open and transparent. Don't hide anything. Again, it's a positive. It's a yes. This is becoming one of my favorite cards as well. An Ace of Pentacles. This card represents the start of something new, the beginning. 10 being the completion, Ace being the beginning or the start. This card represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities. It's a place of wealth. It's a place of perfect contentment. Just like the card, you see a helping hand being offered. Just exactly, if somebody offers to help you, accept it. Accept that helping hand, because it may be just what you need to achieve these infinite opportunities, the material opportunities, the place of perfect contentment and wealth. Accept the help that people offer you. And you have a Two of Cups. Cups representing summertime. Cups are an emotions suit. It's a yes, it's a positive, and it is a 2. This card represents relationships, everything positive, good, everything good. Love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. Most importantly, this card represents that which nature has sanctified. Dakari, I hope that helps. Ashley, are you going to take that test? Tammy, it is your turn. Are you here still? I have a gray circle now for Tammy, for talk. Talk. One more good shuffle for talk. Whoa. Six cards for Tammy. The first card you have is the Hanged Man, a major arcana. This card represents that the decisions you have made have put you in this position, whether it's bad or good. But the good thing about this card is it teaches patience. The reward for patience is patience. It represents waiting and delays. Now remember, the good thing is these can be fun things that delay us for good reason. Am I in live chat? Yes. You have the Five of Wands. You just recently got this again. This is a push and shove card. It's a play fighting card. Games. So, again, if competition is the name of the game, you will win. You'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing to you, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. Fives are a push. I apologize. 5 are calling cards, and the calling card is for you to put boundaries in place. Now, Tammy, remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are doors to keep you safe. I have to get a charger. If I was a professional, I'd already be ready. Oh, goodness. There you are. Now it's perfect. I wonder if it was because I needed charge. All right. So, your third card, Tammy, is the King of Cups, which represents summer. It's a yes, it's a positive, and it's an emotion suit. I would totally still go to the beach too, because, I mean, it might only rain for a few minutes. So this is a dignity card, and it says to maintain your composure. Set a good example. Be the person you would want supporting you. And I know that you can maintain your composure. Now, if this is about a man, this man can, this can be a man that you know, this man is agreeable with you, and he agrees with you. So it's like, like you're two peas in a pod. So this person could be, again, agreeable, good for you. Here you have the Ace of Pentacles as well, which again I say is becoming one of my favorite cards. Lizzie, hello, how are you? I have you on the list, my dear. So it represents the start of something new, the beginning. And it represents, again, infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, a place of perfect contentment. And as the card shows, a helping hand being offered. If someone offers to help you, accept their help, because it may help you to obtain this place of wealth and material opportunities and perfect contentment. You have the Tower card, a major arcana. This card represents something happening fast, a quick change, a quick and sudden change, and it may already be happening. So because the card doesn't show happy, right, there can be some negative emotions, whether they are yours or somebody else's. So somebody might get hurt in this sudden change. And this can also, this change could be through no fault of your own as well. The good thing about this change is, just like it shows, you know, like everything crumbling down, tumbling, it's like wiping the chalkboard clean. And it frees you up to start over fresh and new. So apparently this change is already happening. You just might not know it. Maybe you do know it, and you just need a little push and shove. You have the Page of Cups. Here's your push and shove, my dear. This card says to enjoy life. Make most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. Tammy, live life like there's no tomorrow. And we have Lizzie. And if you're not busy, I'll give you a shout after the live. All right, audio bliss. Let me take care of Lizzie, and then we'll see what we have for you. Perfect, Lizzie. Thank you. One more good shuffle. Whoops. One more good shuffle. You're welcome, Tammy. Thank you for being here. I love seeing those little crowns. The top fan is super cool. YouTube did great with that. All right, Lizzie, here you go. 1, 2, 3. We just need one more. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Lizzie. The first card you have is a major arcana card. It represents that you are going through a very transformative change. You have the Death card. Now again, don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing. That's not what this card means. Again, this change is inevitable. Just like death. We're born and we die. There's nothing we can do about that. It's inevitable. This change is inevitable. That's why it's on this card. And it is going to be very transformative. It's a neutral energy card. So it's not going to be a happy rainbow and unicorn positive situation that you go through. There's going to be some emotions, whether they are yours or somebody else's. But again, this is inevitable. This is something, there's nothing you can do about it. And again, it's going to be transformative. I have dates of October 24th through November 22nd. Again, Scorpio season. Time of the Scorpio. You have a Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups represents to follow your heart and intuition. See where you can look within and be more loving and caring. The most important thing about this card is that you cannot go wrong. Tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. Show compassion. My friend, don't turn your back on those who need your support. And you have the Page of Pentacles. The page comes with a message. And the message is to listen to that voice inside urging you to follow your destiny. It's that voice that tells you to be young at heart. Examine your strengths, examine the strengths you possess. And the most important part about the Page of Pentacles is it wants you to speculate to accumulate. So figure out how to turn every possibility into gold and accumulate. Lizzie, is there anything else? Would you like to look a little deeper? You are welcome. Embrace good and bad luck the same. And remember that sometimes we go through these changes, and a lot of times it's through no fault of our own. Yes, if there's anything else you'd like to ask before we go back to audio bliss, I am here for you. Okay. Okay, Lizzie. So Lizzie, the first, you have a yes. You will, have you been putting applications in? So you have a Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a yes card. It's a positive card. And it represents something happening fast, generally in days. Some of them represent months, weeks, and years. Wands are days. It's an activating card, and it represents advancement, new horizons, and promises. Now you have an Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, this is a journeyman's card, and it represents working hard or studying hard. And this card says that you need to keep going on this path or this training. It's been a long, hard road with lots of time and money. The skills you have acquired, they will serve you well. You have a good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. So, my friend, if you are looking to relocate, this is a yes, and you will be rewarded for your experience, for your talent. Audio bliss. So, now, this is a time, I'm going to take this opportunity to mention that we cannot, sometimes the cards don't tell us what we want to hear. I wished we could force them to give us the answers we want, but we can't. It's not that way. And a lot of times what the cards do tell us are things we didn't know we needed to know. So, audio bliss. We will try one more time and see what we have. The only thing else I can suggest is maybe rewording the question. It's hard to say because the cards don't know. These are your cards. These are for you. The first card you have is a Major Arcana card. This is the Fool card. This card represents that you are on an unexpected journey and that you need to follow your path. This is a neutral energy card. This card just represents you. I believe you received this card yesterday as well. A Three of Pentacles. This card represents a cooperation card. And you have a Two of Pentacles, which is balance and dedication and organizing. So, does this person know how you feel about him? Almost 2 hours ago, Rishu, and hello. Aw, thank you. Hope, have a wonderful weekend, my dear. Thank you for being here. So you are on an unexpected journey, audio bliss. And the cards say don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And that you need to remember that miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. Now, the number one thing is, does he know how you feel about him? And are you in an exclusive relationship? Rishu, you are next, my friend. You are like right now. Yes, Rishu, these ones will be for you. The cards represent cooperation, balance, dedication, and organizing. So when you asked if he had feelings for you in your earlier card pulls, all of them were yes. All of them were positive. They were all yeses. The important thing is that it takes cooperation, balance and dedication. It's not all one-sided. You don't have you don't have to co-create your life by yourself. Compromise. But the most important thing is you need to communicate. All right, Rishu, let's see what we get for career and guidance. I'm sending good vibes to Audio Bliss in hopes that you guys can talk and close the divide. One more good one for Rishu. Thank you, Rishu. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first card you have is a major arcana. It's the Emperor. It's a yes card. I feel like you received this one yesterday too. It says to exercise your authority. But to maintain your boundaries. And remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. I say it all the time. You have the Wheel of Fortune. This card represents surprise change. It's good old destiny and fulfilling it. Sometimes in life, we stray off course. And destiny has a way of pulling us back when we get too far. And that's what's going on. Good old destiny and fulfilling it. It represents surprise change. And it says to seize all opportunities that are coming your way, grow, and Rishu, take those risks if need be. Embrace good and bad luck the same. You have a 10 of Pentacles, which represents the completion of a cycle. And it's also a structure card. And it says to keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. It will be successful. You have the Justice card, another major arcana. You have an abundance of majors. And the Justice card represents that it is advisable for you to step back and be objective, when, especially when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. So I do have a date for you, though. Pardon me. The date I have for you is September 23rd through October 23rd. And don't forget, the Emperor talks about, let me go back to the Emperor card. Exercise your authority and maintain your boundaries. Don't accept something that is beneath you when it comes to your career. So again, exercise your authority and maintain your boundaries. No knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. The bottom of the deck card. This is a Three of Swords. It represents petty conflict. and that grudges need to be dropped. And one of you needs to step back and act as a mediator, or it's just going to get worse. This card represents removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, and dispersion. Again, let bygones be bygones. I don't know if that pertains to you at all. If not, we can choose another one. We have a few more minutes. Okay. And I hope you had a wonderful day today, Rishu. It's looking very nice here, and I'm going to enjoy it. As I get older, I understand it more and more. I just, let it roll off my back. Let bygones be bygones. So I'm going to end this live stream, my friends. I will be back Monday, 10 a.m. my time. I'm in New York. And don't forget, we are on daylight savings time. How to go from that? Like it says, let bygones be bygones. Drop any grudges. Be the better person. Be the better person. Sometimes it's hard to be the better person. But you will reap greater rewards for it. So again, if anybody wants a free card reading, send me an email. I have my email address highlighted at the top of the list, the chat. You are very welcome, Rishu. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Don't forget to check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level is a different price and offers the member something different. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. Audio Bliss, I hope to see you back Monday with your next questions. Or send me an email, my friend. I will love, 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 love to do a reading for you. I'm not sure if she's still here. So, my friends, I hope you have the best weekend ever. Thank you again for hanging out with me for 113 minutes. I hope you have the best, did I just say that? I hope you have the best weekend ever. I'll see you in the next video.